Welcome back, getting a little bit more family. It's your girl Mo, and yes, I'm back as promised with more content today. We're going to do a meditative session, but not in the way that you think. I know that meditation, most of the time, you probably think of someone sitting in crisscross applesauce or laying flat based off of the method that they're using and really just clearing their mind. But I think that the trick to really incorporating in your lifestyle is finding meditative practices that allow you to be present and intentional, but give you an activity to do, because obviously, as we all are, in this advanced technological period, we absolutely love being entertained, right? And that's why we have to find an activity that does the same purpose as meditation. I'm not saying it replaces meditation, but I am saying it's something that you can add into your lifestyle in order to practice meditative practices, right? So for today, I'm sharing with you all my setup for a meditative practice. It's kind of like a play off of a sip and paint, but today I'm drinking some black tea in a nice cup. And I got my candle set up, and I'm going to be painting and showing you guys my creative process. Definitely very spontaneous, not pre-planned. So I'm just sharing with you guys what I set up on the fly for me to tap into my creativity and be able to be present and calm with myself and just focus on one task. I think that that's how we get so much brain fog, so much, anxieties. We have so many things going on at once, and today I'm going to take some time for myself to enjoy and create a creative activity and truly just enjoy that process. I'm going to share with you guys what I was inspired to paint. There's this image I found and I love it. It really spoke to me when I seen it, and I'm going to try to recreate it. Yellow is my favorite color, so it definitely caught my eye. And it's so beautiful, and this is what I would suggest you to do while you're scrolling on Instagram. Find some things that you like, screenshot them, and then try to make it happen. Creation and creativity is what we're really here for as human beings, to create, to procreate, right? God wants us to multiply and be fruitful and prosper on this earth, and creativity is a part of that. So let's get into the session today. Alright, let's get started. So this is my setup today. I just have my candle set. Like I said, I have my black tea. And shout out to my girl Charla. She got me a painting set. Really cool. I'm going to share with you all. I didn't bring the whole box over here, but she got me all of these acrylic paints. I was like, she's so sweet, because ultimately on her birthday, I gave her a nameplate picture that I created for her, and so she knows that's my niche, that I like to paint and stuff like that. So I just have this I started sketching the image that I showed you all. I'll show you guys again, and we're gonna see if it comes out. So you guys are gonna see what the image is at the end, if I was able to create it. So what I'm starting on right now is really the woman's body. I think that's going to take the most time because it has to kind of look effortless and flow. All right, let's go. So like I said, I'm just sketching out the painting first. So I'm just using a pencil. I like the little mechanical pencils, the #2 pencils. And yeah. We're just kind of mimicking the image that I've seen. Obviously, I'm not a official painter, but I feel like if I look at something, then I can recreate it, and that's what I'm doing right now. Obviously, because it's like a woman, I'm trying to change the scale and stuff like that. It is kind of difficult, but I am just doing it by eye. And I don't think it has to be perfect. It's all up into your interpretation. And obviously, if it don't look all the way right, I feel like when you paint it, you can kind of make it more flowing look like. Right now, I'm just kind of just trying to mimic the picture as much as I can. So we're doing the anatomy of this woman. And really, I just feel like it low-key kind of encapsulates this season of my life. I think that all of us you know, no matter where we are in our journey, we always can learn and grow and be better. And so ultimately, for me, right now, I'm definitely wanting to grow and be better in my areas of growth, my areas of opportunity. And a lot of good things are also happening to me, which makes me feel like this growth is warranted, that it is necessary. And so, I don't know, I feel like my intentions with creating this content is only to, like, you know, track my journey and be intentional. But I also know, like, with content and social media and the platforms that I'm sharing on, consistent content is important. But as you guys know, your mental health is a higher priority than that for me. And so when I take breaks, just know I'm doing it for my well-being and also to learn and to share as well. I want my content to be intentional and positive and impactful. And I feel like sometimes when you're going through the process with yourself, you kind of need it to be in solitude. Like, I'm actually in a place in my life where solitude is like the most valuable thing I have. Like, the freedom that you have when you're in solitude in your own mind, like the growth that comes from that solitude, the peace that comes from that solitude, and being able to express yourself in ways that you enjoy, and you only being the priority when you're with yourselves, helps you grow so much. And so that's why you know, the content is definitely an intention of mine, but it hasn't been as consistent as of yet. But it will be definitely get consistent. I'm trying to find my niche. You guys have seen the process of that, going from daily affirmations to you know, truly just sharing my devotional, my tracking as I'm on my health journey as well. And now we're kind of transitioning into what that looks creatively as well, like practices and meditative acts that are going to be intentionally helping you grow as well. So I hope that everything that I give out in content is truly showing you guys that it's all about growth, positivity, and evolution. Ultimately, you're seeing it with me. So yeah, I think I'm almost done with the sketch process. Then we'll get into the painting. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. That's what I got so far. I think I did pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah. And it's based off of this image. I just kind of like freestyled it. I have to zoom in for you guys. There we go. And I'll just turn her head into a flower. I might sketch the flower too, but I just feel like, all right, and this is what we got for the sketch. That's what I'm going for. I thought her hair should be a little bit bigger because my hair is big, so that's what we're going for right now. And now we're gonna get into the painting process. So like I said, my friend gave me a set, so it comes with this, but I feel like this is gonna get so stained. And look how beautiful it is. Maybe I could do it with this plastic on there. If I did with the plastic on there, then I'll be able to. I guess it's a part of the painting process for it to get messed up, right? It's just so pretty, you know? But let's put that. But I also have like a little wheel, which you could keep them separate. I think I'm gonna use that. Maybe if I want to mix the paints, that's what I'll use it for. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So my thought process right now was like, I like the yellow background and like the orange tint of this image that I had, but I think I do want to add some green. Like, I want her to be sitting in the grass like a real flower, and have this kind of like an interpretation of the colors in this image. So that's what we're gonna do. Cleaning your brushes, you can even lay your brush on here. Like, girl hooked me up. Thank you so much, Charlotte. I appreciate it. I will link it below if, like, you know, I'll ask her for the link and I'll link it below. So let's get started. I think I'm gonna start with the background. Like, I'm not gonna dig right into the lady or me on this image. I want to kind of get the background how I want it first, and then we'll go into the main focus of the picture. And I believe they're supposed to be thick, but obviously when you're layering the colors, you kind of want it to be a little thinner, because that helps you build colors and then, like, you know, make it look more grass-like. So I'm just kind of going in as if it was grass. I feel like the singlet vibe gives it like more of a grass look for me. You know, you just trial and error. I've done grass a couple of times different ways, and this is what I like. So, but I just love doing this, man. Like, it's so fun to be able to see things in real life and then put them on a piece of paper. Like, it's so powerful that, like, you know, we are able to take things from our reality and create them and make them creative and even send a message through them. You know, art is such a beautiful thing for sure, and it's such a love passion for so many people. And I love drawing. I love being creative in different ways. Like, I think that I have a very analytical side, but I also definitely have a creative side. I don't always get to tap into it because obviously we're adults. Like, you know, you have to use what is going to help you maintain in this environment. But that's the, you know, comes with its own pros and cons too. But it's definitely up to you to tap into the things that even some people don't know about you, just because, you know, you deal with certain things because you're an adult and you're out here trying to survive. But don't lose those skills. I literally love to draw since I was a kid, and my mom has some of my pictures. I'll have to go find them and show them to you. But like, even the ones on the wall that I showed a little earlier, like, I think that's been in the last year. And I just, whenever I'm bored and I'm tired of watching TV, like watching shows, I know that might sound like crazy to some people, but sometimes I get tired of the shows. Like, you know, they just are about, it's about, you know, not real life. And I like documentaries and stuff like that. I do. But even those can have like a negative connotation or, like, you know, content. So I like to, you know, free my mind from those things too. So that's what we're doing today. Tell me this don't look like grass. It do. It look like grass. It look like a patch of grass. That's what we doing. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put, it's bright right now, but this green is darker, so this looks like really good fresh grass right now. But we gonna get it all the way together. I might even put some black in there because I feel like that will give it that moodiness. Like, I don't know, it's like a hue, if that makes sense. Like, I want it to be like a darker hue, and then the yellow be very like bright and like get that aura vibe. 'Cause so we're all done. This is what my image looks like, what I painted today. Let's see if I can get you guys good. So far, I would like to outline it a little bit more, but I don't want to outline it in black, so I used brown a couple of times. It's not as distinct as I would like it, but I feel like it doesn't, I feel like if I did it with black, it would be too stark. So I do love it. But yeah, this is what I wanted to just get on here today with you all and show y'all that everyday activities can be a meditative practice. It's truly how you set it up, how you are intentional about what you do, and what you use as your inspiration to do so. So like I was saying before, you know, ultimately I'm so excited to get back on here and create content, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this session of me creating this image. I think I'm gonna put it in a picture frame because, you know, it kind of bends up because I I did my image on like stock paper today, instead of like on a canvas, because all the canvas I have were too small. So I will have to put it in a frame. Once I put it in a frame, I'll put it on my story and show you guys all. But I was so excited to do this with you guys, and I hope that you're living your life where you're being intentional about what you do. You are making every activity meditative, intentional, and positive to your well-being, and that's what this activity was all about. So you get a meditation session with Mo today, and I hope that you're being the change that you want to see. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.